I can see shadows under the bus. Yeah, it's really cold now. Really cold. It's amazing how the weather changes, you know. Winds from the north. We'll have warmer climates from the south. Britain's in a place where we have the best of both worlds. Good news is that I've ordered the new cheek pads. It's actually another helmet. I think it's a medium. I'm just going to use the liner, the furnishings from the other helmets to get on this one. I'm making a beeline for home at the moment. I'm just so this will be a very quick vlog. Not much to say really. I think I've covered most of the interests that I have. You know, food and movies. I could talk about PC gaming, console gaming. I only have a PS3, I don't have a PS4. But yeah, I do PC gaming. I play Witcher 3 at the moment. I haven't touched it in a month, but you know, I play that when I get time. And it's groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. I'd love to play the new Doom because apparently they've put a lot of effort into that and gone back to basics. I mean, none of the Doom games have been pretty bad, but they haven't been very good either. You know, they haven't been excellent, and it's a shame because it's, you know, if you think about its legacy, I grew up on Doom, so yeah, it's a big game for me. Very big game. So as long as they treat the material right, it should be good. I've never played Duke Nukem Forever. I'm not really sure. It had mixed reviews, and I wasn't sure how, you know, if I should play it. But the new Doom does look good, and I saw a special on the music, how they treat the music in the game. So yeah, it looks really good. Put a lot of effort and thinking into it. Yeah, Witcher 3 is brilliant. I mean, I've played Fallout 4. I mean, things like Fallout 4 are okay. I preferred Fallout 3 to be honest, and New Vegas. Fallout 4, yeah, it's just more of the same. It's massive, but the storyline, whatever choices you made, it just ended up in the same place. So really, there wasn't that much role playing really. It's just a shame because Fallout 3, you know, really knocked it out of the ballpark, in my opinion. The VAT system is brilliant. But you know, when I was actually recovering, I was playing Fallout 2. I played the original Fallout and Fallout 2 on my laptop. I think it was actually free, believe it or not. I think GOG Games was giving it away for free. Yeah, I loved it. I never played that before either. I missed that first time round. So I can see now where it's all come from, all the settings and storylines and themes and shit. But yeah, Fallout 4 was a bit of a disappointment because it's just Fallout 3, basically. Just like, you know, just seemed like a massive expansion pack. But no, Witcher 3 really, fucking hell, man, that came out of nowhere for me. Awesome game. It's just so, everything in it, you know, the graphics, the music, the gameplay, the mechanics. I just can't describe it. It's what, you know, Fallout 4 should have been, or Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim's alright. You know, it's a big game, but again, I think it was a bit flat for me. But Witcher 3 is just a piece of art, in my opinion. I can see why it keeps winning awards. So I might actually just, you know, once I've completed it, I haven't played Witcher 2, to be honest. But they're bringing out an expansion pack, or lots of expansion packs for Witcher 3. The way they've realised the world is amazing. I mean, it's split up into different parts, different areas, a bit like Skyrim. But each section is just so differently designed. You can feel it in the way that people walk and talk and the clothes. You know, it's the small things like that. Yeah, it's amazing. The music changes as well across, you know, the types of music, not just like, oh, it's a different track. It's the whole, you know, if you're in the Gaelic themed or Nordic themed places, you've got Nordic themed music. You know, it's really clever like that. Accents change. It's just amazing. I can't say enough about it, to be honest. To do it justice, you really have to play it to feel it. And the weather effects are just, I mean, the way the grass and trees sway in the wind together as it rains during sunset or sunrise. It's just so atmospheric, and you know, not many games do that, I don't think. I think when the original Far Cry came out, that had a similar effect, because it really, when it was sun was setting, it really made a difference to the game and gameplay. But I think that was actually scripted rather than this is dynamic, as it were, because I think it lasts over a day, doesn't it? A day and a night. Oh, it's really wet and cold. I just want to get home, shivering, because this morning it was okay and I got away with my summer gear, but now it's I've got no thermal lining. I just got a shirt on underneath and all my vents are open. So yeah, it's cold, and riding in this sort of rain it's not very safe, because there's a lot of oil comes up onto the road, onto the surface of the road. So taking these sort of corners, you've got to be very careful and try and stay upright. There's, try and get your knee down now and forget it, you'll be sliding away. I mean, one of my favourite series of games is Stalker, which is basically what Half-Life 2 should have been. It's an open world shoot 'em up, and the physics are just amazing, and it's a very scary game, very atmospheric, and it's based in basically the after effects of Chernobyl, Pripyat, and it's based on some books. And I think Metro 2033 was also based on around the same sort of universe. But yeah, Stalker is just, again, one of those gems. There's a cult classic. It's not, it never was released as a AAA, but for me it's a AAA rating game. It's brilliant. I would strongly recommend, if you've never played it. It's not for casuals.